You see all that oopy goopy stuff dripping right there? All that nasty? That's tar from when people smoke, literally getting stuck into the ceiling. It's all the tar, nicotine, and everything coming out of cigarettes, getting into the ceiling, adhering to it, and as you spray your degreaser, APC, whatever you're using into it, dripping out. Freaking gross. Detailing smokers' cars is by far like one of the things I hate doing the most. Depending on how long the car was smoked in, it can be very, very difficult to get out, and it's usually just thrash beyond all reason. There's ash everywhere. Sometimes they have a pet in there, and they're usually just really, really beat up. A few simple tricks that I do when I'm detailing cars that are smoked in to try to get the smell out is I actually use an enzyme-based cleaner to just spray everything down first. That can help break down the nicotine and also the tar that can be living in there as well, and just help overall get rid of the smell. Because once again, enzyme helps break down proteins, which are living things. And I know you're like, oh, there's none of that in the cigarette, but there actually is a tiny bit. It can help break it down and to get rid of that smell. So that way when you're cleaning and it smells all good while you're cleaning, it doesn't come back later. Another trick you can do, which I really liked using, is using a citrus-based cleaner. This is all my personal opinion on it. I don't think there's even any science behind it, but I feel like it did a better job actually cleaning up smokers' vehicles than just your normal APC. I can't talk today. APC cleaner. And obviously the last thing is either using an ozone or a chlorine bomb. That's what I like to call them. It's those little things that you actually drop in, fizzes up and cleans out. House of Rags has some. They're called Odo or Bio whatever. I can't even remember. I want to say Otobam. That's a totally different thing. Biobomb. There we go. Biobombs work great. Releases like a chlorine smell into it and helps get rid of all the bad smells that are on it. But number one most important thing to do is just to make sure you're cleaning every inch of that vehicle as possible, because that means you're actually getting the smell out of the vehicle. You're cleaning the nicotine, all that tar and everything out of the vehicle. That means, yes, even shampooing the headliners, making sure you're pulling all of that out, because if you don't, that smell is going to come back. If you're doing a customer's car, I would encourage you telling them to get their air filter inside their car changed out, to maybe even get their AC system flushed. There's that foaming stuff that you can get to get that cleaned out. I don't really think steam is actually going to help clean that out as much, but if you get that foaming cleaner to put in there, it can help some. It's very hard to get rid of, and it is a process that you have to keep doing. But overall, yeah, that's what I found works best on smoked in vehicles.